Good evening, folks. Welcome to Cooking with Dan Leslie. My name is Janet Rapisardi Huff, and I'll be your host this evening on Dan Show with Dan. How are you doing, Dan?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Greg,
What's
Janet,
up, Dan?
same old stuff. Here we are,
Here we are.
coming into fall, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful today.
I know.
It's so nice.
It's gorgeous out.
75 with a breeze.
Yeah, today
Can't
is
get any
a
better than that.
it's a black day for me though.
Why?
Well, they're
Well.
chopping up the greens down at our golf club.
Mm-hmm.
The greens are rolling beautifully. Uncle Jeff, Uncle Eddie, you know who we are. I know where you live. Yeah, I give them an earful. You know, it gets that time of year. You have golf course maintenance and stuff, and you have to, if you don't take care of things, things are going to get out of whack. You know, weeds and everything's the greens get hard and everything else. So you have to keep up with this sort of thing. But I'll still be whining and crying about it no matter what. I like want it magically done when overnight or something. You know. Yes, it's a black day. Then again, the way I've been putting, it wouldn't matter. It can only help me.
Oh, no.
I mean it. I'm telling
you
you.
haven't been doing very
I
well
haven't been.
lately,
I
huh?
haven't been putting
Oh.
that well since I criticized two friends of mine on this show about their putting stroke. I swear, I think I put the whammy on myself. Now I need help. I'm going to go to one of those long-handled putters that or use the Psycho Grip. You know, I got to change something.
Wait, you're going to have to show me that. The Psycho Grip? I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, no, I call it that. It's really not. They usually they used to putt like this, and
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of them reverse the grip now and putt
Oh,
that
okay.
like that way. And for a while, before it became really in vogue, I was going with the Psycho Grip. I've got to go to it, I think. No, but it's a very good way of putt, as it's turning out. But boy, you look very nice here,
thank you very
keeping the
much.
weight off. What's going? What did you paint those pants on, or what? Holy smokes! You look terrific. You look terrific, doesn't she?
Sure.
You lucky dog, you.
Yes, sir.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, what are we going to do? This looks pretty interesting in here. What is all this?
Oh, please! I'm now
great.
making
Ooh.
fried rice.
Ooh.
It's just basic white rice, and I put in
Oh,
some
are they-
salt and pepper, a little olive oil. I didn't
Oh.
overwhelm it, and I did some of that sliver garlic and
Ooh,
put a
wow.
little of the oil in and let it cool. And we just chopped it up a little bit. I know I'm going to get yelled at. Someone's going to want it totally
Oh,
plain.
The aroma is heavenly, though.
We gotta watch it.
That
It's
is
I can
so
even
nice.
smell it here. It's very garlicky. You know, you gotta like garlic to like this. Or in fact, I'm gonna make a loin of pork sandwich here. Maybe we'll try it with that. All right,
Ooh,
you can
let's do
check
that.
it out. See what
Okay.
you think. So I did roast it
So-
off about 3/4 of the way while we were setting up for the show, and I guess I'll get a pan out here, and I'm gonna put some hot peppers on it, and gonna make a little vinegar sauce. I got a little red wine vinegar there, some garlic, some chicken stock. Here's our lovely chicken stock.
Ooh, I love your homemade chicken stock.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I like it
Chicken
too.
stock
It's a
and
pork
all
dish,
your
but you know,
stocks
you
are
can't
homemade.
make a stock for every doggone thing, you know, but the
Well,
chicken
you just
is...
about do.
So how much do you think Greg wants for lunch?
Oh, no.
Right here,
Not
okay,
half?
go
Oh,
happy.
dear. Wow.
All right, we'll try that. See if we can fit that on a sandwich.
Yeah.
So I'll get that a little hot. I'll just splash this a little bit. It's basically done, you can see
Right,
it, right? It's
right,
just a
yep.
little pink, so we're not going to go crazy there.
But a little pink with pork now is good.
I think it's
Right?
great, you know. The
Yeah.
main thing is it's not dried out.
No.
I mean, medium rare is a stretch, or pork tartare. I don't think
You
we're going to see
wouldn't wanna
that for
do
another
that.
half a century.
But you don't have to cook it into oblivion the way that
Oh, I know. Isn't that
we
terrible?
used to think that you had to do that years ago.
I'm going to get these peppers in here. Whoa! Easy, boy. I love to have these peppers when I mean they're fine enough if they're crunchy, but when they're on a sandwich and stuff, I like them when they break down a little bit, you know, when they're a little softer. They impart a little heat to the pan too. I like them when they're cooked off a little bit. Whoops. I think I need a little more oil. Love getting that base in the pan there.
Oh, but
you
that
know?
does look good. Oh, yeah.
I could turn this down a little bit. So, what's new? Anything? Harvest Festival's coming up?
Oh, coming up. Yeah, coming up in 2 weeks. October, whatever that Saturday is, the 5th?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the 5th. Oh, that, well, you know, that goes Thursday, Friday, you know, setting up,
Oh.
Saturday.
Oh, you
Then
guys have been
Sunday
a
is
part of that.
cleanup.
That's
And then
tremendous.
listen to this. And then that Monday is the Saints Classic. So we're
Down in
going
Upper
all day.
Montclair, that is?
Upper Montclair now this time. Yeah. So we're going all day Monday, too. Oh,
It won't be long. We'll be filming the Christmas show, Dan.
yeah, that's for sure.
Right. I'm gonna take this out when the pork, when these peppers are ready. They're kind of hard, but like I said, I love them. Soften them up a little bit. It really works well with hors d'oeuvres and sandwiches and stuff like that. In fact, I got some bread here, a little French bread. I don't use the heavier Italian bread. I have a little French bread that I put on these sandwiches. I'm going to toss this in the oven just to crisp it up a little bit. I think most of the oil is out of the sauce, out of the pan rather. I didn't put that much in to begin with. So I'm going to put a little of this processed garlic. So that's going to go into the sauce. We're not going to strain it out. I'm adding a little red wine vinegar. Oh, going to reduce that a little bit here.
Oh, you can smell the essence of that red wine vinegar.
This is the key to sauteing, folks. Getting the pan temperature where you can work it like that, you know. Put some of this stock in.
Folks don't realize I won't let you put the blower on, Dan.
That's right. Man, oh man, yeah, right. We don't want that noise level too high. And I guess I could. That bread will be done. I'll reduce the sauce right now. I've got a little piece of butter that's going to tighten this dish up. I could put some demi-glace in. I don't think it's that necessary. The main thing is the vinegar. All right.
Okay.
Slice some of the pork. I'll try to do it with my left hand and hold with my right, even though I normally do.
Do it in reverse.
Do it in reverse.
Oh, ambidextrous.
Yeah, right. Probably cut my fingers off. Yeah, I love the other white meat. It's good.
Oh, it is. Looks great.
I don't have that broiler. I do a lot of pan searing and roasting and stuff, and we put it in the, but we don't have that broiler. But I like the loin of pork, you know, it's good. My wife's been buying those, sorry honey, she's been buying those, the beef tenderloin.
Yeah.
The filet mignon, it's good, you know, it's great, but she's been buying those pork tenderloins. And I'm telling you, you miscook those things for 2 seconds, it's like the Sahara Desert.
Oh,
I'm telling you, forget it. Give me the loin of pork or some pork chops any day in the week. Sorry, honey. All right, I guess we're going to assemble this. We're going to put a little of our fresh mozzarella on there.
Oh, fresh mozzarella.
I'm going to throw in a pound of lard here. Tighten this sauce up. All right, what should we put on first? I guess I could cut the bread all the way. That's what I could do.
Oh, I hear that nice little crispy crunch.
Yeah. That little crisp
sounds
bit.
good.
Yeah. I guess I'll make it first. Get our little fried lice out of the way. Put some of this pork loin on here.
You know, now this dish is great. That you made it sound very unappealing.
What's that?
Fried lice. There's that one word that just didn't sound good.
That's right. Yeah, the whole lice.
That's a hefty sandwich too. Wow, that's
Well,
great.
you know.
Taking good care of me, Dan.
Gonna reduce this sauce just a little more. I could add a little salt and white pepper to that. All right. There we go. Put some of the fresh moots on there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What am I going to do here? I guess, should I add the sauce first or put this on the, I'd probably be smarter if I cut it first, you know. Uh-oh. Easy, Dan. Don't go breaking it on camera. I could take that back off.
Oh, that was a pretty thick sandwich there.
Get a little plate here. Put it on. Now I'll take the lids off. Put a couple of our peppers on each half.
Oh, wow, nice. And you didn't need any demi-glaze. So it reduced pretty nicely.
Yeah, I possibly needed a little more sauce, but
That's good enough.
right, now we can put that back together again. And we'll add a little of our rice. That works,
That's
right?
nice. Oh yeah.
We'll get a little garnish with that paprika mix I have. A little red could show up somewhere here, right?
And there you go.
There we go. Got a little loin of pork, fresh mozzarella, hot cherry peppers, a little vinegar sauce, and some fried lice.
Okay, well, we're here and I see this lonely little plate with the Kalamata olives on it.
This is all right. I got some. Thank goodness for these plastic buckets. I don't know what I would do without them. Once again, you've got to clean this lettuce very, very well. All right, I'll use this bowl here, and it's just simple. All it is going to be some romaine lettuce. I'm just going to dot it around.
I don't
Should
need
have a
that
pair of
much,
tongs to whip this with, but I'll attempt to do it with a fork and a spoon here. I can get it done like this. And once again, when you're adding dressing like this, do it twice. All of a sudden, it's like that can of mayonnaise, can of tuna fish you took out, and you're gonna make it for everyone, and you decide to hit the mayonnaise first shot, you know? Next thing you know, you've got like a tuna soup, you know, with the base being mayonnaise. So I like to do this twice. It's like salt and pepper. If you don't have a bona fide recipe, it's like salt and peppering a large container. You know, you've got to add it twice. You know, you could really miss on the high side, and then what you have is ruined. All right, you know, some people like a little more than others, but I think this could use a little more moisture, wouldn't you say? All right, and we'll try a little more of the dressing. And this is neat, you know. Everybody breaks a little bread together at the beginning of the meal. But this is a nice recipe. Once again, if you got the leaves looking nice, the mayonnaise is looking good, some nice croutons, which I'll show you in a second.
Yeah, let's take a look at those.
All right, I got a little bowl here. Oh, how did that happen?
Great.
How did that happen? We're right on the money. I can't
Okay, I was
believe
going to say, it looks good.
it.
It looks really good.
All right, all I'm going to do is garnish this with a few croutons.
Okay.
And once again, you know that French bread we used for the try
I
them.
have
Yeah.
to indulge. I really do. I love these.
Once we use these croutons, the ones we make the French bread with, and we just whip them up and we put a little salt and granulated garlic on them. So we're just going to add these here. I mean, some of the store-bought ones that many people use are fine. Sometimes people use their Italian bread that I feel like the Italian bread is a little too much. It's a little too tough on the tooth, you know. Here, have the bucket. Crying out loud. Here, take them home. Watch the Oprah with these.
Oh, I will take them
But
home.
that's all it is. I mean, some people have criticized me. Maybe they wanted an anchovy on top, the alige, and that sort of thing. But, you know, this is pretty basic. It's a good mayonnaise. The main thing is the lettuce leaves. Clean them, drain them. That's the whole kicker, and something like a good mayonnaise base to the dressing and nice croutons is really going to top the whole thing off. So that's that, Little Caesar salad. Hail Caesar.
Now, you know, I'm smiling here because we just realized we just still left these Kalamata olives here.
That's right.
They're still
We're going to whip them
lonely
up right
and-
now. We got a
okay.
little salad. We're
So
going to put them in.
I'm waiting to see what we're doing with them.
All right, we got a little, I've got a combination of some iceberg and romaine lettuce here.
Okay.
A little light and dark here. I like to mix it up a little for this. It's primarily a Greek salad. What am I saying primarily? It's a Greek salad. Verbose. That's what my English teacher would say to me, right? It is a Greek salad. This is
Oh,
a
you
salad.
go for both too?
Oh, I'm very, oh boy. I'm bad at that.
No wonder we're together here.
This salad here, I'll tell you what, But here's a little combination of salad here, little combination of lettuces rather. Gonna toss in the romaine and a little iceberg. Get a little variation in color, a little white, light, dark, like a little balance. A little tall in the center, a peak. That's enough of that, I guess. And I've got a few other ingredients here.
Ooh,
I've got
yes, you
some of
do,
these,
don't you?
nice Jersey tomatoes here. I've got some cucumber slices. We just ran them through a food processor. So I'm going to put the red on first, the tomatoes. They'll show up the best.
Yep.
Got to watch how you cut the tomatoes. You know, you don't want them so large they can choke an elephant. That would not be good. I'm going to add the green second. Going to add these cucumber slices.
Oh, they're nice and thin.
Nice and thin. You know, some people like them thin, whatever. I can't please everybody. But I like this, you know. You put the salad down in a neat little bowl. Then I've got some Bermuda onion.
Oh,
Nice thin slices.
love
We
that
don't want
red
any one
onion.
thing to dominate. Balance is the key, right? Just like my diet. Another steak, please. Beer. I've got some feta cheese that we've crumbled up. Gonna crumble a little on top of the salad here.
Nice.
But I've got some Kalamata olives here. We're finally going to use them.
Oh, yeah,
Drop a
great.
few of these bad boys on top. There are pits in them, so we'll have to watch out.
Oh, did you do that to me, really?
What's that?
Are there really pits in there?
Yes. Oh no!
It'll take longer to eat them then.
Oh boy. So I've got our dressing. I'm going to stir it on up. Our secret ingredients are in here. No, there's a couple people have been after me for years. Another friend, Tim Adams.
Sorry,
He's
Tim.
camping out here. He's watching us make it. I'm surprised he isn't like hiding up there right now looking for the recipe. But it's a nice dressing, a nice little vinaigrette. More powerful ingredients in here, you know, some lemon juice, anchovy type things, you know.
Ooh, great.
And, you know, give it a little spunk. I guess we don't want to overdress it, a little more. And we just finish it with, I won't point the label at you, a store-bought garlic salt. We're just going to put a little of this on the top, a nice little garlic salt to give it a little texture and flavors it. There's our house salad, our Greek salad.
Great. Now I know that it's not on the schedule for today, but I'm taking a look at these little tiny. They look like
If we
little
can get
tiny
to it,
crepes.
it'd be good. Yeah, we can try one.
Gosh, they are so
Tear one up
really.
there.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we whip them out there. And
These are so thin and light.
the kind they do the crepes
Can't
Suzettes
believe
with
that.
and stuff. But they're neat, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have a couple girls that make a couple desserts for us. Bring a couple standards in from an ice cream company in Newark, Tartufo, sorbet type of thing. But we make a couple ourselves. In fact, if any of our viewers out there, I shouldn't do this, but if somebody thought of it, I'm looking for one more chocolate dessert. I'll make it myself.
Oh,
But I
any
feel like,
suggestions? Let us know.
Yeah, so I was saying I'd almost like, I need another kind of chocolate-based recipe, even if it's a mousse or something. I have if we get a chance before the show's over, we'll get our desserts out here and I'll show them to our viewers. But we're really fussy with it. I mean, I have a baker up the road from me, and he delivers to some pretty shishi places. And I wish I could use them, but you know, it just doesn't work out for us. You know, we're real picky about what we take in. If we feel like we can do a better job ourselves, we make it ourselves. I think it's a nice thing to have a great cappuccino chocolate.
Oh,
B&B,
anything with chocolate in it.
Right, at the end of a meal if you're in the mood for that. But I just can't stand some of these desserts that, you know, visually they look okay, and, you know, all of a sudden you start digging in and they got that candy-like or plastic. It just, some of the
Heavy
stuff
or
out there
gaudy.
is I'm not thrilled with it. So, and we try to, you know, I'm not doing the apple pie a la mode thing, and we're not doing profiteroles. But, you know, we have a great little white chocolate coconut dessert, a great pecan torte, crumbled little pecans in there. We do our own creme brulee and these apple
Yes,
crepes.
you do.
Uh,
Some cheeky things.
Yeah.
So
sin-
you do true confessions.
True.
True confessions.
True no,
True
no.
confessions.
Not so true,
True
confessions.
Confections.
Yeah, but they are. They're things that we've assisted our people, Christine in Randolph and Beth over here in Boonton, into how we want to present and stuff. In fact, the one cheesecake Beth brings us is it's just terrific. It's a white chocolate hazelnut praline cheesecake, and it's got that cinnamon type crumb around it, not a graham cracker
Yeah,
crust,
that's
which is what I
great.
prefer. But it's really nice. It's just one of those great home style dessert cheesecakes, and it's just got a little punch to it with those other ingredients. It's really neat. You garnish it a little bit. It's just a terrific thing to sit down to. So if we get a chance, we'll get to them. If not, we'll do them next time around. Meanwhile, we have our third salad, but it's a real neat. It's a real neat. I think this arugula is the 8th wonder of the world. I swear, the fellow we get it from can't stand it because it's a highly perishable.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, Uncle Ralph would deep six this stuff. The first he'd just say eat iceberg and romaine, and that's the end of it. But the arugula, I mean,
Nothing like fresh arugula.
right? That scent, it's just
Oh, I
terrific.
love that.
And from there we add in some romaine and radicchio and a little Bermuda onion, shave some Parmesan. We have a different type of dressing. And
Let's
think.
bring
I'm
on
going to
those
put this in a bowl
friends.
first. I'm going to put this in this bowl.
Good idea.
And let's see what else we have hanging around over here. I've got some radicchio.
Oh, ridiculous.
You got to take the time to wash it real well and pull every one of these little leaves apart. All right, so I try to make it a little more subordinate to the arugula, and it adds great color and bitterness to the salad. And I've got the romaine hanging around over here, and all of a sudden, the romaine leaves can get very large. So I attempt to tear it up a little bit like that to make it more subordinate to the arugula. Like that. And I've got some Bermuda onion hanging around here somewhere. Let me go get it over here.
Starting to look good.
I like the zip this Bermuda onion gives to the dish. But and I've got this balsamic vinaigrette. All we did is emulsify it, blended. It came into a, it's creamy now. And 1 minute I'm happy doing it this way. Next minute I'd rather stir the dressing up. It's a little easier to mix. You got to be very careful and take your time with this. So I'm going to add, once again, I'm going to add a little at a time to make sure we don't overdress the salad. But I mean, I'm so happy. It took me years for me to introduce arugula to my guests, and it's turning out to be a very good move. All right, I think that's dressed enough,
I think so.
You have to be very careful not to overdress the salad. The Caesar, you can be a little more gruff with. It's just the romaine, but the arugula tends to wilt pretty rapidly. I don't understand how some of these places have arugula also in some of these hot dishes. Like it's got arugula pasta, and the arugula just wilts. It's out of its element, To me, it's something that either you serve it as a bed maybe or in a salad. I just don't see it as a, whoops. Some of these onions on top. Conveniently, they went to the bottom of the dish. Spread some of this out, get some of the radicchio up for a little color. There's another piece hiding here. And I've got some of that gorgeous Reggiano Parmesan cheese. And a little basic home-style shaver. Just going to put a little of this on the top. And of course, a nice little pepper mill would be a dandy little addition. A little cracked pepper on top of these salads goes a long way. And that's our arugula and friends.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us this evening on Cooking with Dan Leslie, and we're just going to wrap up, I guess.
Yep.
Right? What we did in the kitchen.
Yeah, we have our 3 salads, our arugula and friends, our Caesar, with our homemade croutons.
And the aroma is so wonderful
Our
coming
house
from those
salad that
salads.
we've had a million 200 years. We showed you our my new rice concoction here.
Yeah.
Hopefully our guests will think it's okay. We did that roast loin of pork with the vinegar garlic sauce, the cherry peppers that we broke down, and the fresh mozzarella.
And you know what? I think you did forget to say that that is accented with a little bit of lemon. A little
Yeah, a
touch
little
of
lemon and
little
garlic, right? I forgot
garlic.
to mention
Beautiful.
that before.
Yeah.
We get a chance, we'll do the desserts the next
desserts.
time around.
Didn't get a
okay?
chance.
Show everybody those, yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Well, thank you again for joining us, folks, this evening, and we'll see you again next week.